Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. So today we got, this is from Harbor Freight, and it's from harborfreight.com. And this is item number 38778. And these are portable work stands with a 200-pound capacity. And yes, they will hold 200 pounds because some smart asses will be like, no, I don't think they'll hold that much. They will. These things are very strong and they're built really nice. And they're, the good part is they're built lightweight. And this is what we're putting together right here. This is a work stand for the body shop. And we got a bunch of these from Harbor Freight. And I'll kind of show you how they, I'll show you some tricks and tips on putting them together and some mods that I did to them to make your life easier when you're doing it. So stay tuned. So in your kit, it comes with these little plastic deals that you see like on the bottom of crutches or whatever. And they're just non-slip pads. Make sure you put them on straight, not like I was doing. That was a good pain in there.
Whoops.
Broke that one. I have a feeling these are gonna fail anyways because these are loose, so.
Yeah.
But you can buy those.
They're those kind of hard plastic.
Yeah, the little hard plastic deals, you can actually buy those and put them on. But here's the thing is, when you go to do these, when you start to put these together, do these first. Make sure you get these styrofoam
Like pads?
pads, I guess you'd call them, on top of these top two rods right here. Do that first. And then I'm gonna show you, like I said, I'll show you a couple little mods real quick. And then the next thing you wanna do is get your legs put in there and make sure that these holes here are lined up. And what that'll do is it'll line up these holes here.
They do tend to run away from you though.
Yeah, they do. So both these are in now. The next thing that you want to do is, this is where they really screw you up, is if you don't do this, it's gonna haunt you.
And
You want to get these lined up on top of each other just like this. And then it doesn't matter if you go to the right or the left, just drop it over till the legs are next to each other this way. And then when you do that, then these will line up here. And you start putting the bolts in the legs. And the first bolts you want to do are right here. Throw a washer on those. And you're going to need a 10mm socket, preferably a deep socket, and a 10mm wrench. And you want to grab the nylock lock nuts for those. And you're going to have two washers in the center. And then what I do is you want to grab two 5/16. It doesn't matter if they're fine thread or coarse thread. They're just old 5/16 nuts that are going to go in the center of this. And what that does is when you're done, it'll make it so that it'll open and close easier. It's not so tight. And you want them to be quick. You know, that's the whole thing with these, is you want to be able to break them down, put them away as soon as you're done with them. And then I take this does not come with the kit. This is something you'll have to grab. Put the nut in there. And that was just a modification that I did to the kit, and it helps a lot. And then a small washer, and then your nylock nut here. Get that guy started on there.
what happens if you don't put the nut in there?
It still works. It works the same, but it doesn't, because it makes it real tight when you're opening and closing it. Kind of like, if you tighten this too tight, you know? Mm-hmm. And what happens is it kind of binds it up a little bit because they have these pressed holes in there. So.
Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna get this side over here done.
That's a tricky little bugger.
Yeah, I've dropped this like 50 times already, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I kind of screwed myself right there, didn't I?
What'd you do? Oh.
What I told you guys not to do.
Oh, exactly what you told them not to do. Oh my goodness. Maybe the thing should be that we put, okay, I'm going to be perfectly honest. We put 3 of these together and they've not fallen down like that at all until we're filming.
You know how it is when you're filming, everything falls apart. So
That's all right.
that's all right.
Everybody knows what we're
Like a
doing.
relationship.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a smart ass.
And then these ones you don't want to tighten, but you do want to just kind of not really snug them up, but just get the nut started. And they're not tight yet. All I did is just glue them together so I can get these other parts in there. Okay. And the next thing you want to do is you have a chain for the left side and a chain for the right side. And check these because see how this this is closed here and then this one is open? That chain will pop off there. A couple of these have been so loose that the chain falls off. So just take a pair of channel locks and just pinch them together. Keep your hands out of the way. And then these ones will go in the very back. With the bolt aiming downward so that the chain splits between the middle of these two. I hope I'm explaining that right.
I think so.
You can go ahead and shut the camera off. And then
Okay,
I'll get
because this is kind of boring.
Yeah. So here's the other thing I wanted to show you on these is the chain comes across and it hooks to this. And you can go to, you know, however wide you want these to open is where you want to hook the chain. But these right here, you want to put this nut on first because if not, you're going to be taking the whole thing apart and redoing it. And just spin it all the way down till it's all the way to the very end right here. And do the same thing on the other one. And then when you go to put these on, then what that does is that's a stop for that so that it doesn't pull through when you go to tighten it, because what was happening before is it would tighten up and then this would hit and then you couldn't get the chain in there.
Oh,
And then
I
you would
gotcha.
either have to bend that down or take it all apart, which is what I did, and put a nut right there. So don't forget that. And then this one goes here. You want to make sure that this loop goes up.
So those two loops are facing each other pretty
So they're,
much?
these loops are, this loop is facing the chain.
Okay.
And you want a washer and a nut here. And this one, since it's set up, you can go ahead and tighten it up now. And then do the same thing over here.
Whoa.
It's kind of a pain in the ass because you almost need the things clamped to the table, but then you can't get to them, you know? Oh, see, I screwed up right there. This needs to go the
You
other
went
way.
the wrong way, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about.
Happens to the best of us. And that's those darn legs slipping out too, huh?
Yeah, the legs want to fall out all the time. So it's best that you have this on a nice big flat table, but I have all this crap in my way
Our
right now.
table's pretty full right now.
The shop is a wreck, so anyways, get the washer and the nut. Make sure this is straight up and down right here. Mm-hmm. And then you can go ahead and open this up. And like I said, you go to wherever it is, and then like this one's 2, 4, 6. I'll put this on number 6 because that's where I like it. And then that way, that you can let go now to start putting everything together. And then this one, same thing, 2, 4, 6. And then you want to, I've already tightened this one. The bottom ones you can tighten now, all the way. These ones you can tighten on this side. This one's already tight. Tighten the bottom one. Battery just died. Super.
Surprise.
Anyway, so.
It's done. It's
But
done.
anyways, there you go. And just like that, you can hang them on the wall and get them out of the way. And then that way, you don't have sawhorses in your body shop like we do. We have literally 10 sets of sawhorses in there, and it takes up the amount of 2 spaces of 2 cars when they're spread out. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. These are nice. You can make a wall hanger, put them on your wall. And, you know, they're a very good, high quality tool for your shop. And these are from Harbor Freight. And that's one of the things I want to thank Harbor Freight for. I've been putting tools together from Harbor Freight this morning. And everything that we've been putting together is like a lot better quality because they've been listening to their customers. And I love that. And they have a good quality customer service and all that. And I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight in any way. I'm just saying that's, you know, that's the thing is they've been doing a really good job lately. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up, comment down below, and please sub to the channel. Later.